I'm building an army of full-time YouTubers, of YouTube masters, people who are making a ton of money from the YouTube platform to get revenge on the YouTube platform. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I mean by that later on in the video. But first, let's take a look at some of the other members of the army, and then I'll tell you what I mean by me building this army to get revenge on YouTube and how you can also become a part of this army. Here's one of my students. His name is Lou Valentino. Lou was tired of working his driving job, decided to go all in on the YouTube platform, and with my help, not only did he quit his job, but he now hits 30K consistently every single month, and he even hit a 40K month. You can see here's his recent numbers right here. He recently hit 43K, 38K, 34K, 17K. You get the picture. He's making a lot of money on YouTube using my strategies that I teach to everyone who's involved in my army. I've also coached people such as Justin Waller, who you might have heard of before. He's close to around 400,000 subscribers at this point. That's me right there taking pictures of Justin Waller. Here's Coach, who was my very first student, my first member of my army. Coach was my very first student. I revived Coach's dying channel, and we started a new channel together that went from 0 to 33K subs in just 6 weeks. And now Coach has complete freedom when it comes to financials and what he can do on the YouTube platform. Here's Dennis, who posted for a year on YouTube and saw 0 results, wasted a ton of money on agencies trying to grow his channel, trying to get him to get more views, trying to make his thumbnails for him and stuff like that. It just wasn't working out. He wasted thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars on agencies trying to grow on YouTube. It just didn't work. He now makes over 10K a month from YouTube after implementing my strategies. He actually just sent me a screenshot this morning when he made 10K. Here's a couple of other members from the army. We have Drunk 3PO at 77K, The Network at 62K, Valiant Renegade at 54K. We also have Casey, who was a nurse and now is working her dream job as a full-time YouTuber. Casey always felt called to the YouTube platform, but could never see the growth that she wanted from YouTube. I guided her, and a few months later, she is about to quit her job to go full-time. She actually, at the time of me recording this, already quit her job and is now doing full-time YouTube, achieving the dream that she always wanted, her dream job. But now let's get into what I actually mean by I'm building an army. Like, what does that mean? How do you join this? How do you become part of this army to where you can also live your dreams? You can also make 10K, 20K, 40, 50K a month from the YouTube platform and do YouTube full-time, quit your job or whatever the case is. What do I mean by this? Well, I'm going to have to tell you first my story and how I got to the point where I'm building an army of YouTubers instead of just doing YouTube myself, which I still am doing YouTube myself. Obviously, you see me on this channel. I have a few other channels that you might be aware of. One of them is called Justin Reloaded. Then I have some automation channels that make me a good bit of money every single month. But this wasn't always my job. I wasn't always a YouTube coach. I actually had a YouTube channel that got banned at around 85K subs. It was making me between $20,000 and $30,000 a month just on its own. You know, that one channel itself was making me around 20 to 30K a month, and it was going really well. You know, my entire dream ever since I was 12 years old was to be a YouTuber, was to do YouTube full time. And 10 years later, I had finally achieved that dream. You know, I was making really good money, more than most people make from their jobs. I was making that from YouTube, which is, like I said, what I've always wanted to do, my dream job ever since I was a little kid. And I had achieved it. I had done what I wanted to do, or I was at least in the process of doing that. And the channel was growing really fast. It was one of the fastest, if not the fastest growing channel in that space. And one day I just woke up and the channel was gone. And the channel was completely clean, fully monetized, no warnings, no strikes, nothing. It was just gone. I still think to this day it was a mistake, but every time I appealed it with YouTube, they gave me a different reasoning on why the channel was gone. The only thing that I can think of is that I kind of exposed a PDF file, if you know what I'm saying. I can't say the actual word for obvious reasons, but I exposed the PDF file, and I actually exposed that YouTube, the platform, was actually protecting that person by censoring certain videos, and I talked about that in a YouTube video. And I think that's what got me taken down. I think I got blacklisted by somebody high up, and that's why my channel was gone. And that's why they wouldn't give me an actual reasoning on why they banned it, because they don't want anybody to know what I know, which is that I was exposing a PDF file, and they took me down because they don't want me talking about those kinds of things. So I started a new channel, and 2 weeks later, I took the brand new channel from 0 to 10,000 subscribers, just 2 weeks, had a video hit 2 million views, a long form video, no shorts. I don't do the short steroids. But it was going really well, you know, and I could have definitely got it back up to making 20, 30K a month with that channel 100%. Could have got it to 100K subs pretty quickly. I know the trajectory that channel was on, it was super high, but something called to me. It was God talking to me and told me, go in this other direction, you know, because my entire goal with the YouTube channels was to speak the truth, make a positive impact on the world. I really did think I was doing good for the world. And I think I was, just on a very small scale. And so I thought to myself, and I think God put this thought into my head, what's a better way that I can make an impact, not just on the YouTube platform, but on the world? Well, what if I started giving voices to people who desperately want a voice, who have a great message to spread, who are genuinely good people? I put them in a community together and I give them all the tools, all the skills, all the knowledge needed to blow their channels up and have an actual voice on the YouTube platform. Grow at a crazy rate, make a ton of money so that they can go full time on YouTube and continue to spread this message. I can create an army of YouTubers who are speaking the truth, who are spreading good messages, who are genuinely good people. I can do this and equip them with the tools that they need to grow quickly on the YouTube platform and have an actual voice instead of being buried like they feel like they are right now with 100, 200 subscribers, not really making any money. Now I can give them, let them be monetized, let them grow really fast to 100K, 300K subs, make $40,000 a month. And now they have the ability, they have the funds, they have the time, they have the skills and the knowledge needed to actually spread these good messages that I was trying to spread on my one channel. Now I have 100 channels that are ran by good people who are equipped with all the skills and knowledge needed to make a lot of money, but also more importantly, spread a great message on the YouTube platform. And now I have that army. I'm building that army currently. Like I said, we have people like Dennis making 10K a month. We have people like Casey, who was a nurse, now quitting her job to go full-time on YouTube. We have people like Lou Valentino spreading a great message, who is making $40,000 in a month from YouTube. We have all these people, and there's so many more stories, so many more stories that I could talk about. And we're really building this army. And it's not just individuals who are growing these channels. We have a really tight-knit community. On Discord, our community is hosted and people put wins in there. They ask questions. Everybody's so supportive of each other. And, we really want everyone to grow. And, I feel like personally, I'm making more of an impact, not just, like I said, on these individuals and on these individual channels, but I'm impacting more lives because I'm equipping these people with the skills that it took me 10 years to learn to where I can grow these channels extremely quickly. I can grow my one channel that was making 20, 30K a month to 85K subs in just a few months. I can grow my Justin Reloaded channel from 0 to 10K subs in just 2 weeks. And I can help these other people like Dennis make 10K. Like I said, Lou make 40K. All these people make so much money and have great voices on the platform. And they're impacting lives themselves. So not just me impacting lives with my one channel. Now I'm impacting millions of lives from all kinds of different channels and in different niches, but they're all spreading a good message. They're all impacting the platform in a positive way. And that was my main goal going into this. And I'm really starting to feel like I'm in that space where I'm achieving this. And I want to do it for more people. So now we can talk about what this actually means for you. How can you be a part of this army? Well, if you want to start making money like Lou from the YouTube platform, if you want to have a voice like Lou does with 300, 400K subscribers, getting 20 or 2,000 people watching him on every live stream, 30,000 views on every video, at least 100K, 200K, millions of views on some of his videos, and you want to quit your job like Lou did whenever he was tired of his driving job and he went all in on YouTube, now he's spreading an extremely positive message and he's part of the community more importantly. Like when Lou gives talks to our community on our group calls that we do twice a week, it's just a different energy. When somebody who is this successful with YouTube comes in and like, yeah, it's cool when I go in there, I've done these things as well, but I'm there every single time. I'm on every single group call. Whenever other people who are part of the army speak up and they're like, hey guys, this is possible. I have done this. I have made $40,000 a month. Here's how I did it. And he just breaks it down for everyone. And the energy is just completely different whenever somebody else comes in. And Lou's just one example of the many people who have accomplished this and who come in and, they'll give their testimony. They'll give their advice to the rest of the army. And like I said, it's priceless to be a part of a community like that. Not only is it me equipping you with skills, but you're a part of a community with people, with killers like Lou Valentino, like Justin Waller, like Coach, who once again was my very first student. We went from 0 to 33K subs in just 6 weeks. Who else can do this? You have to have the right knowledge if you're going to do things like that, if you're going to see growth like that. And like Dennis, who recently just went from 0 to 10K a month after wasting a year plus and thousands, tens of thousands of dollars on agencies. He's now making 10K a month after purchasing my coaching. And just like Drunk 3PO, Uber Network, Valiant Renegade, like I said, hundreds of other people. But once again, how can you be a part of this? I'm sure you're thinking, well, yeah, this is cool. This is a great army and everything. It's great that you're teaching all these people, but how can you actually join? How can you be a part of it? Well, I actually won't accept just anyone in. You have to be the right kind of person. I have to be sure that I can help you and also that you'll be spreading a decent message. You have to not be spreading hate or anything like that, anything that's going to lower the quality of the platform and of the world. So if you have a positive message to spread, you have good energy, you're just a genuinely good person, then what you can do is you can apply to join. You can book a call with the link in the description, and you can talk to me. On that call, it'll be just about a 30-minute, 45-minute call. We'll see if you're a good fit. We'll see if I can actually help you out. We see what your goals are, where you want to go. And if I feel like you would be a good fit inside of this community and, you know, a good fit for this army that I should equipped with the skills and with the knowledge to actually grow on the YouTube platform, if I feel like you would be a good fit for that, then we can get you onboarded. We can get you going. And, you know, get you blowing up on YouTube, get you an actual voice, and get you making money. Like Lou, who's making 40K a month. Like Dennis, who's making 10K a month. Like Casey, who just quit her job to go full time. Like all these people who are making so much, there's so much money to be made on the YouTube platform. It's crazy. The opportunity right now. It's the opportunity right now is the best it's ever been on YouTube. I'm dead serious. It's the best it's ever been. And if you have the right skills, you have the right knowledge, nobody can stop you. Like nothing can stop you from making that money. Nothing can stop you from having an actual voice on the platform. So if you are the right kind of person, you know, if you're a hard worker, if you're willing to put the time in, if you're willing to invest in yourself, invest in this program, and invest in your channel's growth, and you know, you want to make that much money, you're just tired of working your job, or you want to just have some, you know, extra income coming in, extra 10K, 40K a month, 50K a month coming in, whatever your goals are, whatever your desires are, if I feel like I can help you and I feel like you're a person who should have the skills and the knowledge that you need to grow on YouTube quickly and have an actual voice on the platform, then we can get you going. You know, we can get you started. Like I said, get you making that money, get you getting those views, get you on board into the program. So if you are that kind of person, you do feel like you would be a good fit within this community, go ahead and book a call with the first link in the description, or you can shoot me a DM over on Instagram, and, you know, we can see if you're a good fit. And if you are, we'll get you started. Really excited to talk with you guys on the call to see if you are a good fit. And if you are, I'm looking forward to seeing you inside the program. Let's do this.